I'd rather be with you tonight. Well, it's our last night together and I want to make the most of it.
I didn't understand why my wife would want such a thing. We were getting divorced. I don't understand. She passed away?
Trouble busters!
I'm home. I wanted to come more early, but work was busy today.
I guess being a manager isn't easy, huh?
Are you mad?
A little. I wish you'd make more time for me.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I asked you to do the dishes this morning, but you left for work without doing them.
Oh, yes you did. My bad. I'm so sorry.
We decided together that you would take care of the dishes in the morning when I have to go into work early.
Yes, I know.
Don't make me say the same thing over and over again. It's like you make it a point to forget. Do you enjoy making me angry?
Of course not. It's easy to forget because I'm always in such a rush in the mornings.
I'm going to bed now. I'm not hungry. I'll be sleeping in the guest room tonight.
Wait! My name is Alan, and I'm a manager at a preschool. My wife is also a nursery teacher. We met through work. The kids at the preschool love my wife. We've been married for a year now. Right now, we work at different preschools, so we don't see each other at work. Being a nursery teacher isn't easy. It comes with a lot of responsibility, and the hours are long. I hope that my wife wouldn't be cold in the guest room. There was no heating in there. Are you still awake? Isn't it cold in this room?
Leave me alone, Alan. I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm tired and I want to go to sleep. Don't bother me.
I don't want you to catch a cold in here, that's all.
I'm fine. Go away.
I'll leave this here.
Is there anything else that you want to say to me?
No, that's all.
Then leave me alone.
Okay, good night.
Actually, there is one thing that I wanted to say to you. From tonight, we're sleeping in separate bedrooms. This will be my bedroom from now on.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Why are you so mad at me all of a sudden?
We have different work schedules, and it bothers me when your alarm goes off and wakes me up earlier than I need to.
I'll turn down the sound of my alarm. Will you sleep next to me then?
No, even if the sound isn't loud, I still wake up when you do, and it disrupts my sleep schedule. You can be really selfish at times, you know that? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
I didn't know why my wife was so cranky. She never smiled anymore. I should take her out on the weekend. That'll be good for us. We could go see the movie she's been talking about.
I'm home.
I bet you had a busy day. Let's sit down for dinner together.
Were you waiting for me?
Yes, I wanted to eat with you, so...
I see, but I'm really tired. I'm going to go to bed without eating. I'm taking a bath and then going to sleep.
You didn't eat dinner last night either. Are you okay? I'm worried.
Okay, I'll eat a little then.
You don't need to eat that much if you're not hungry, but I don't want you to become malnourished.
Yes, thanks.
Are you okay? Was it too hot?
I'm fine.
Let me get you a glass of water.
I'm fine. You don't need to do that.
But you have tears in your eyes.
I'm just tired. I'm going to bed now.
Okay, but before you go, do you want to go see a movie next Saturday?
I can't. It turns out that I'm working that day.
Oh, I see. Then maybe another time.
Yes, our schedules got changed today. I want to relax at home on my days off.
Okay. Do you want to watch a movie together at home then?
Don't you get it? I want to be alone.
Okay, good night. We were eventually planning to change the guest room into a child's nursery, but seeing how things are between me and my wife now, we probably won't be having any children soon. Hey.
Could you knock before coming in here?
Oh, sorry. I wanted to talk to you.
You're lying. You just wanted to get me in bed.
What?
Or you came in here thinking I was already asleep.
I don't understand.
You thought that if I was asleep, you could have your way with me. For the record, I don't want any kids.
What's gotten into you lately? I don't understand where this is all coming from. I understand that work is stressful, but you don't need to take it out on me. Tell me what's on your mind. I'm here for you. I'm genuinely worried about you.
Talking isn't going to make anything better.
You don't know that. Try me.
Don't come any closer to me and don't touch me either. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone.
Fine. Sorry for bothering you. I don't know why she was avoiding me like this. Was she having an affair? I didn't want to be so pessimistic, but I was starting to doubt our marriage. There was something behind my wife's sudden change in behavior, and I had to get to the bottom of it. From that day on, I observed my wife closely to see what had changed. Then one day, my wife came to me and said that she wanted to talk. I was hoping that it'd be something positive.
I want a divorce.
A divorce? Why?
I'm in love with someone else. He's a doctor, and he makes a lot of money. Much more than you.
In that case, I won't stop you. Let's get divorced. I didn't want a divorce, but I couldn't stop her if she was in love with someone else. We were only married for a year, and that was how it ended. But on the last night of our marriage, my wife did something very strange. I hear footsteps. I hope it's not a ghost coming to haunt me.
Alan?
Ah, you scared me.
I'm sorry. Did you think that I was a ghost?
We're getting divorced, right?
That's right. This is our last night together.
Why are you here talking to me?
I don't want to be alone tonight.
Why don't you go see your doctor boyfriend then?
I want to spend my last night with you here in your bedroom.
What?
This is the last night that we'll be living together, so could I sleep with you in your bed tonight?
Why? I thought you detested me.
It's hard to explain, but will you let me do this one last favor, please?
I didn't understand what she was trying to do, but I let her sleep in my bed that night. We were married for 1 year. I guess I could allow one last request from her.
Your bed is so warm, Alan.
Was she crying? No, she wouldn't.
We've been through a lot together, but our marriage wasn't all bad, was it?
No, it wasn't, although we did fight a lot recently.
Will you hug me one last time?
Really? You want me to do that?
Yes, it makes me feel safe.
Okay, fine. One last time. I then hugged her tightly. I was surprised to see how much weight my wife had lost. Are you on a diet for your new boyfriend? You're already so skinny.
No, I'm not on a diet.
Is it the stress from work?
Sort of, but no.
Tell me what it is then.
It feels nice sleeping next to you.
Why are you being so nice to me tonight?
Because it's our last night together, and I want a nice memory of it.
You say it like it's the Last Supper.
I know, right?
You're being weird tonight, but it's not so bad. I liked having her next to me. It made me feel calm and safe.
I was happy being married to you, Alan.
Did you say something? I was half asleep already.
It's nothing. Let's go to sleep. I'm envious that Alan falls asleep in a few seconds. Good night, Alan.
When I woke up the next morning, my wife was gone. Yesterday felt like a dream to me. I was happy to have had one last nice conversation with my wife. Did she go into work already? Feels weird that she'll be moving out soon. What is this? She left the signed divorce papers, so she was serious about getting divorced. How nice of her. She made me my favorite omelet for breakfast. Why am I crying? All the nice memories I had of my marriage suddenly came back to me, and it made me sentimental. I need to pull myself together. I cried as I ate my omelet. I remember the times that we were happy together, and I miss those times so much. We were so in love when we got married. How do we end up getting divorced? This is not at all what I wanted. My eyes are so puffy from all the crying. I should also go wash the dishes. That's my job from now on. Oh, she left me a card.
Alan, thank you for everything. Take care of yourself, okay?
My wife and I used to leave cards on the table for each other because we would come home at different hours. I feel like she still has feelings for me. Is getting a divorce the right choice for us? She's trying to move on. It'd be selfish of me to ask for her to come back. I need to get over her soon. I began my new life as a single person. In the beginning, it was lonely, but over time, I got used to it.
Alan, about the training program.
Yes, we need to start preparing for it.
You're really into work these days.
I know. Work makes me happy. Do you think that I'm a good manager now?
Yes. Always thought so.
Thank you for attending this program today. In today's training, we'll prepare for our upcoming school year to deliver high-quality education to our students. Oh, that's the representative from the nursery that Helen works at.
Hi, Alan. You look great.
Hey, Melanie, congratulations on getting promoted to manager of your preschool.
Congrats to you, too.
I'm so glad that I had you and Helen by my side when I first started working. It was so tough.
Alan?
You don't need to feel bad about Helen and I getting divorced. I'm over it. I really am. Helen's super happy with her new boyfriend.
What? When did that happen?
3 months ago when we got divorced.
There's something that I need to tell you about. Do you think that we can grab some coffee after this?
From Melanie's expression, I could tell that she was going to deliver me some bad news. I was worried about what Melanie was going to tell me, and I couldn't concentrate much during the training program.
Alan, we need to hurry. Come with me.
Where are you taking me?
My house. Sorry for the wait.
Why are you dressed in black? Are you out to a funeral?
Yes, I got you a black suit as well. You need to go change. I hope that it's the right size. It looks like I selected the correct size.
Whose funeral are you going to?
You need to sit down for this. Helen passed away last night.
What? Helen? How could this be? I don't believe this. What happened? I can't seem to process this.
I don't blame you. I was shocked to hear the news as well. I only found out yesterday about what Helen had been going through. She kept it a secret from everyone. She didn't want people to see her become weak and frail, and she didn't want to see us sad either. She especially didn't want you to find out the truth.
Do you mean to tell me that she was sick? Is that why she lost so much weight these past few months? Did her new boyfriend take good care of her? He must have. She told me that he was a doctor.
We don't want to be late to her funeral. This is our last chance to say our farewells.
I was having a hard time accepting the truth, but I had to get to Helen's funeral. At the funeral, there was a smiling photo of Helen, the smile that I love so much.
Alan, thank you for coming here today. Melanie, thank you as well.
Helen's always been stubborn. She didn't want to let you know that she was sick. I know how much she loved you, and I also know that she didn't make things easy for you. I want to pay my respects and say my final goodbye to Helen. Helen looked beautiful, but I could tell that she had lost even more weight since the last time I saw her. I thought that you were happy with your new boyfriend.
She made him up so that you wouldn't worry about her.
She'd been seeing her doctor every day for treatments, but they weren't romantically involved. What kind of illness did Helen have?
She had breast cancer. It had already spread when she found out. Melanie, would you mind saying a few final words to our daughter? She really loved you both, and she didn't want to leave Alan, but she thought that it was for the best.
Helen's mother showed us Helen's journal. Helen began to write a journal when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Her first entry was about having to take an additional test because she had a lump in one of her breasts.
They've determined that I have breast cancer, yet I still have hope. Alan and I will get through this.
I felt bad about making Helen go through all that by herself.
I don't know if I should let Alan know about this, but he just got promoted to manager and he seems really busy, so...
I wish that Helen had told me. I shouldn't have prioritized work so much. I regretted it deeply.
My doctor told me that I have breast cancer and that it's already spread.
This must have been so hard for her to hear.
My doctor told me that I won't be able to have children. I was really looking forward to being the mother of Alan's child.
I had no idea that she was going through so much by herself. Such an asshole. I know that Helen would have been a great mother. It must have been devastating for her to know that she couldn't have children of her own.
I don't want Alan to see me like this. I don't want to leave him, but I don't think I have any other choice now.
I wish she would have depended on me more. She didn't have to suffer all by herself.
I'm going to sleep in the guest room for tonight. I have to get used to a life without Alan. It's not what I want, but I think it's for the best. At least I get to live in the same house as Alan.
I now understand why Helen wanted to sleep in separate bedrooms. I hope that Helen's in a better place now. She doesn't deserve to suffer anymore.
Alan didn't do anything wrong, but I took it out on him today. I'm such a bitch. I love him so much, yet I can't even be nice to him.
I'm the idiot for not realizing what she'd been going through. I loved Helen so much and I couldn't do anything to help her. I don't mind that she took it out on me. It wasn't her fault. I'm sorry that I allowed her to divorce me. I should have stopped her.
Is all this lying doing me any good? I'm just trying to run from the truth. I'm a coward. I'm sorry, Alan.
She doesn't need to apologize to me. If anything, I should be sorry for not being able to support her at all.
There are times that I wish I could tell Alan the truth, but I don't think that it will do him any good. But neither of us are happy right now either.
I was always happy being with Helen. Even when we fought, I really wish she would have told me about her cancer.
My doctor told me that I only have 3 months to live. What can I do in these 3 months?
This is the day that she asked me for a divorce.
I don't want Alan to see me get weak or cry. I don't want to hurt Alan any more than I already have.
I now understood why Helen chose to divorce me.
I'm going to divorce Alan and let him live his life. I'm sorry for doing this to you, Alan.
It hurt me when Helen told me that she was seeing someone else, but I understand that she said that out of love for me. I shouldn't have given up on our marriage so easily. If I hadn't, I might have been able to stay with Helen until the end. I shouldn't have been so weak and let her get away so easily.
My last night with Alan was the best. He hugged me tightly like he used to, and we fell asleep in each other's arms. I was so happy that I cried myself to sleep, and I was able to forget about my cancer just for that night. But when I woke up the next morning, I felt really nauseous, and I realized that I couldn't escape my illness.
I had no idea that Helen had cried herself to sleep. I fell asleep like an idiot. I should have been watching her. So she had been crying. That night was a beautiful night. I will hold on to that memory forever.
Watching Alan sleep, I knew that I didn't actually want to leave him. I'm going to miss him so much. I wish that I wasn't dying and that I was cancer-free.
If only I could have made her wish come true. Helen should have been more selfish.
I decided to make him his favorite breakfast on the day that I moved out. I'm sure he'd be happy with the omelet that I made for him. I'm sad that I'll be gone by the time he wakes up to eat it.
The omelet was delicious, and it was very thoughtful of Helen to make it for me. I remember crying while eating that omelet and my eyes becoming really puffy from the tears. In that moment, I hoped that Helen would come back to me, but then I saw the divorce papers that she had signed and left on the table, and my hopes were gone. I should have never signed those divorce papers. I shouldn't have let you go.
I have one last surprise for Alan. I'm going to write him a cute card, but I'm going to make it short and sweet.
I love getting that card from Helen. It reminded me of the good old days.
I'm in the hospital now. I get to see my doctor every day. Yay. I'm glad that my doctor is Melanie's older sister. She's going to take good care of me.
Wow, I had no idea that Melanie's older sister was treating Helen. What a coincidence. So this is the boyfriend that Helen was referring to. It all makes sense to me now. What a cute way to lie to me.
I asked my doctor Mia not to mention anything about my treatments to Melanie or Alan. I bet Melanie is going to be upset with me about this. I'm sorry, Mel.
Helen should have told us. Melanie can't stop crying. We wish that you had told us the truth about your cancer. Her pen pressure is getting weaker.
I'm starting to feel weak and it's difficult for me to continue writing. And I'm always so sleepy. Is that the medication that I'm taking? I miss Alan and Melanie so much. I wish I could see them, even if it were only in my dreams.
Helen must have been so lonely and scared.
I can't let them see me like this. It would only make them sad. Mom, Dad, please don't say anything to Alan and Melanie until after I'm gone.
This is too sad. I wasn't there for her when she needed me the most. I hate myself. I would have wanted to be by her side, even if it was painful for me.
I wish I weren't dying. I know I am, but I still keep hoping for a miracle. I want to see Alan and Melanie so bad. I want to laugh with them.
We would have rushed to see her if she had given us the chance. It hurts to know that we weren't by her side. I feel bad that I came to see you late. This is all my fault.
I saw Alan and Melanie in my dreams, and for some reason, they were really old. I was there too, and I was also old, and it made me happy that we were all together. That was a good dream.
I hope I get to see that dream one day too. I wonder if I'll be good looking when I'm old.
I've been sleeping a lot more these days, and I'm afraid that one day I just won't wake up. This is probably going to be my last journal. Alan, I love you so much.
I love you too. I'll never get over you. After reading Helen's journal, Melanie and I cried for a very long time. We cried until there weren't any tears left. I wish I had come to see her earlier.
Helen loved you and always will. She told me that she wanted you to be happy. Those were her last words. So please, be happy.
I started to weep again, even after the funeral. I was in a daze for some time.
Is Alan going to be okay?
Yes, he'll be fine. Just give him some time. It's going to take some time for the both of us to get over the loss of Helen. She meant so much to us. I miss Helen so much. Alan's been a total mess since you've left us.
While my colleagues at work worried about me, I was dreaming.
Hey, Alan, get over here. Why do you look so sad? Did you mess up at work today? Cheer up.
Helen, what are you doing here?
I came to cheer you up because you look so sad all the time. You're such a crybaby. You're a teacher and you're looking after young kids. You need to be strong for them. If you don't cheer up soon, I won't be able to go up to heaven with the other spirits.
Can I come with you? I miss you.
No, you need to stay here and do your job. Also, you need to keep Melanie company.
Please don't leave me.
Remember your promise to me?
I'm supposed to be happy, right?
So you do remember.
Of course I do. I made a promise to you.
Well, good. Work on being happy then. I'll be watching you from above to make sure that you are.
That was the end of my dream. When I woke up from my dream, I had tears in my cheeks, but I felt much better. I need to keep my promise to Helen and be happy. I have a lot of work to do. I looked up at the sky and smiled at Helen.
You do that, Alan.
I knew that Helen was watching me from heaven, and it made me feel a lot better about everything. Trouble busters!